Wael and the Baker's Spark. In a cozy little town where frosty winter air nipped at noses, lived a curious boy named Wael. Wrapped in his favorite warm coat and beanie, he loved the smell of fresh bread and sweet cakes that drifted from Chef Antuan's bakery. Everyone said the chef had a special spark, and Wael wanted to discover its secret. One chilly morning, Wael peeked inside and saw a huge pile of flour sacks, sugar bags, and crates of eggs on the bakery floor. It looked like a giant, messy mountain. Chef Antuan stood before it, not with worry, but with a thoughtful look. How will he ever turn that into cakes? Wael whispered, his breath fogging the cold glass. Chef Antuan didn't try to move the whole mountain. Instead, he took out a few small bowls. He carefully scooped a little bit of flour into one and a little bit of sugar into another. Wael leaned closer. The first secret to the spark was to break a big job into small, manageable pieces. The chef called these his, quote, partitions. Next, Chef Antuan called for his two young helpers. Leo, Lila, to the front, he said with a cheerful voice. He gave each of them a small bowl with ingredients. They were the bakery's executors, ready to carry out the plan. Instantly, Leo and Lila got to work at their own tables. Leo started cracking eggs, while Lila began whisking butter and sugar. They were working at the exact same time on different tasks. Wael realized this was parallel processing, many hands making the work light and fast. Wael noticed that Lila had everything she needed right beside her: her bowl, a whisk, a small pat of butter, and a little jar of vanilla. She didn't have to search for anything. The chef called this working in memory, and it let her work without any delays. In no time, Leo and Lila brought their finished bowls to Chef Antuan. One held perfectly whisked eggs, the other a creamy butter and sugar mix. All the small tasks were complete. Chef Antuan, the driver of the operation, took all the small bowls from his helpers. He poured their contents, one by one, into a single, giant mixing bowl, combining all their hard work into one perfect batter. The chef slid the giant bowl into the warm oven. Soon, the most wonderful sweet smell filled the air. Wael watched as Chef Antuan pulled out a beautiful golden brown cake, big enough for the whole town. Chef Antuan came outside and knelt down, offering Wael a warm slice of cake on a napkin. "The spark is not magic, little one," he said with a wink. "It is a smart plan. Now you have the spark too." Wael, still in his cozy coat, took a bite. The taste of the cake was the taste of understanding.